Hi, I'm Katie Barr, and this is What's Boca Saying. Boca Raton is part of District 89 in the Florida House of Representatives. Joining us today will be a candidate for the Republican nomination, Michael Caruso. Michael is a certified public accountant and a financial planner. Mike, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you, Katie. Glad to be here. Appreciate the opportunity.
I mentioned in the introduction that you were a financial planner, but I know you devote a lot more of your time to things besides business. So why don't you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Well, as you mentioned, I'm a CPA, a forensic CPA, and I've lived and worked in District 89 for the past 32 years. Raised 7 kids here, and been pretty active in the community. I'm on 4 boards in Delray Beach right now: the Police Advisory Board, the Parking Management Advisory Board, West Atlantic Redevelopment Coalition, and I chair the Work Economic Committee there. I'm on president of a homeowner association, my homeowner association, and president of a condo association. But the thing I'm most proud of is the fact that I was a Little League coach for 30 years and Cub Scout leader for almost 7, 8 years, I think, something like that. So, you know, when you're raising 7 kids, you get out there in the community. So whether it's one of many, many schools or, the different activities they get involved in, try to be part of it.
So that would explain your focus on schools as far as District 89, one of your issues?
Absolutely. The state of Florida is number 3 in the country in terms of economy, and we allocate funds to education. We're number 47 in the country, and miraculously somehow our kids rank 27th in the country, but we should be number 1. And I think we can be number 1. We just need to focus on allocating more money to the classrooms and less money to the administration, and take care of our kids. We need to take education in 2 directions, not just one direction towards college, but let's move education in 2 different directions. That being the vocational aspect and the college route, so that our children have the different opportunities and choices as to how they want their lives to proceed.
And I'm sure your work with the Delray Beach Police Department has you aware of safety in schools as well.
Oh, absolutely. And being on the Police Advisory Board, Delray Beach is Chief Goldman. He's one of the finest in the country. The way he plans, he prepares, he's in tune with all the different things going on in the country, and he takes his force and prepares them for every situation. And we have a lot of events in Boca Raton,
yes.
Delray Beach, all the way up to Palm Beach and Singer Island, and masses of people. And I know the different chiefs throughout the District 89 are they prepare for it and they're ready for it. They're some of the best in the country that we have.
So speaking of District 89, maybe you'll just give us the parameters so the voters will know.
District 89 runs from the Boca Deerfield line all the way to Singer Island, and most of it's from I-95 east to the ocean.
Okay.
There's some pockets that go west of 95 in Boca and Delray Beach, but for the most part, it's east of 95.
So, Mike, why are you running for office?
I want to bring common sense solutions to the problems that we wake up to every day. I think that like the opioid crisis and halfway homes and sober homes in our neighborhoods. We need to get those out of the neighborhoods and put them into areas that are zoned for businesses. Traffic, like I mentioned earlier, it's something we need to get a handle on. Mental health, everybody complains about the homeless,
right.
and we don't fund mental health, and things like bipolar schizophrenia, severe depression, or post-traumatic stress syndrome. You can't cure those in 30 days. We need to fund mental health and give it time. I understand that post-traumatic stress, if you treat it for 18 months, then there's an 85% chance of curing that, and you're not going to do it in 30 days. And so if we want to get the homeless off the streets, we need to fund mental health. I think that's important. Then education, There's so many issues. Beach renourishment. I was up in Singer Island. The waves just come right up almost into the condos, and so we really need to. The beach renourishment is an issue, not just from a tourist perspective and having nice sandy beaches, we can walk on, pitch your umbrella on, but the beaches, the sand dunes are our first defense against the hurricane season. And it's those beach dunes that are going to be our first line of defense against the next Cat 4 or Cat 5 hurricane. So it's important for safety of our people too. So we need to focus on issues like beach nourishment also.
So I know you won't be the only Republican candidate. What makes you different? And why what makes you stand out as far as being the candidate for the Republican seat?
Well, Katie, I've lived and worked in Delray Beach and District 89, Boca Raton, offices in Boca for many years, for 32 years. And I think it's important that whoever we send to Tallahassee is someone that has worked and lived in the community for a long time and that knows the community. And I have. I've been completely involved. My whole life I've been involved in the community. And then once in Tallahassee, to create laws and for on behalf of the people, and then go back home after session is and go live and work under those laws that were created. I plan on doing that. I've lived and worked here. My opponent really hasn't. He's new to the community, and he hasn't been really involved in the community. And I think it's important that people from the community go work in Tallahassee. And I don't identify myself. I don't see myself ever as identifying myself as a politician, to speak. I'm a husband. I'm a dad. I'm a granddad. I'm a business owner. I'm a professional. I'm a property owner. I pay taxes. I sign the front of checks. I've also been on 4 boards. I'm on 4 boards now. Been on boards in the past. I'm president of a homeowner association, condo association. That's kind of like who I am, and to just identify myself as my opponent does as a politician is so limiting. It's not. I'm a lot more than that. So when Florida representative days are over for Mike Caruso, I'll still have my life. I'll still be happy. I'll still live and love, and District 89.
And so that would, if you don't consider yourself a politician, does that mean you don't have political aspirations, or what does the future hold in that area?
I was asked to serve. I was sitting in my office one day working like I've done for 40 years, and at my desk. And I get a phone call from the party asking me to run for this seat. And I've served my community for so many years, and I think it's important that everybody steps up and serves their community in any little way. I want to serve the community. I want to continue to serve the community like I have for the last 32 years in District 89. So aspirations, let me get through this. I'm just here to serve.
So I know you're also interested in keeping taxes low in South Florida.
Absolutely. Well, as a CPA, taxes are part of my life, part of my daily life. And I've never met a taxpayer that says, oh, great, that's low, but can I pay more?
Right.
Everybody's looking to keep taxes low, and that's one of the things. When I get to Tallahassee, I want to make sure we keep our taxes, where they are, and even try to reduce our taxes.
And as far as growth, you'd like to see the growth continue in South Florida, which of course that's inevitable.
Well, I think that growth is inevitable, and it's going to happen. But we need to have extraordinary development, just not development for the sake of development. We need to have the best development, and in doing that, we'll be able to control traffic, the traffic situation, and control over development. And that's one thing that I don't think when I go door to door campaigning. The thing that I hear most is, what are you going to do about the traffic, Mike?
Right.
And I always say that, they ask, why am I running? And I go, I want to bring common sense solutions to those everyday problems we wake up to. And the number one problem I hear that everybody's waking up to is traffic. And, yesterday I was walking a neighborhood, and the woman was saying, it took me 7 minutes just to get to 95. It's a 1-minute drive. And it was the lights. And she sat at lights, and traffic, and two signals to get through the interchange, and that's just wrong. So when we talk about development, let's get control of the ag reserve, and let's keep the ag reserve the reserve, and not steal 100 acres or 1,000 acres of it every now and then to build another development out there. Let's focus on what we've got and create development that we all can live with.
Well, we appreciate you coming in, and hopefully you'll keep us apprised as your election goes forward.
I thank you very much, Katie. I appreciate it.
Thank you. That's it for today, folks. Thanks so much for joining us. As always, we hope you'll stay involved, stay informed, and keep your comments coming into bocawatch.org.